Good num morning. We're back for session 2 of Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Last time we were busy. Last time we made a lot more progress than I thought we were going to. We did the whole entrance hall of A, we went down and did all of that at B, went all the way around, cleared out both of them all the way around to get round to here. We got very carried away, and it's, to be honest, the only reason why is because despite the problems I had with this game, I've enjoyed this playthrough a hell of a lot more than I have done any other. I think, like, because I went into this game knowing what its problems were instead of being more ignorant to them, I've been able to appreciate this a lot more. Like, it's still got problems, but I've been able to enjoy this game for what it is a lot more. Like, the movement options are great. There's a potion over there. I want to go get that. Actually, there's a door here. Let's see what this is. Oh, we can't go this way anyway. What's Windbook? Okay, no, I'll keep, yeah, the Dagger Insanity. Oh, that's a transition, that's why that's there. Oh, this lasts a while. Okay, there we go. Okay, that lasts a bit. We're still in Castle A right now, and there's a good reason for this, because the area we're heading to, we only entered in B. So now we've got the opportunity to change that. I am trying to, like, pixel count a little bit as we go, just to make sure I'm on it. I'm on top of everything. I don't think there's any enemies in this shaft. There doesn't seem to be. Oh well, let's move on. Oh yeah, last time we got the big version of this. So now we have a bigger hitbox that can travel further. Is this still locked? Yes, it is. Okay, we need something else for that. Where are we even going? Actually, do I want to go this way before? Actually, I can go left first. Dang it. Hey, it's the Gorgon from the last game. Ow. Just now a lot weaker, and they can't turn us to stone because we already got the immunity to that. Down there, that hatch is to the central room that I was talking about before. However, if you're going in this castle, you're guaranteeing the bad ending, so we have to come back later. There's a reason why there's a save point right here, because it's right outside the final boss door. You know? Oh, the thing died on me. The Gorgon can drop something that would be nice to get, but I doubt we're going to get it. What's the fire mail compared to what we've got? Oh, weaker. There is some, I looked into it, there is some absolutely crazy shit in this game that you can pick up. Some of it you can find on items, on enemies. Some of them are like you have to beat certain challenges. And then there's like one, it's like, you have to get a shop in the entrance hall after you've done pretty much everything else. And you can get, like these special boots that allow you to jump infinitely if you don't want to do the gravity boot trick all the time. What's this holy boots do while we're at it? It wasn't holy boots, holy ring, I think it said. So it's putting me way low down. Hard for curses. Oh, that doesn't bother me. Ow. Okay, yeah, we don't have the rainbow key yet, so we can't open that either. Is there anything else down here? Just want to get. Oh no, it's just drop. Just get down there. The reason why I'm rubbing up against the wall is because it's counting the pixels on the other side. If I'm doing this, it's counting me as being on the left side. The lift is slightly tilted to one side, so I can cover the pixels without having to go all the way around. Alright. Where we need to go is in the bottom left. But obviously, because that's where we need to go, we're going to go everywhere else. So I'm just going to continue all the way left to clear out all that upper space. That's green, before we come back down and go down and then go to the right instead to clear all that out. Because we're going to circle around, and then in that bottom left corner, we're going to get the ability to go up that shaft linking back to the entrance hall, and we're going to then transition back to Castle B to clear all that out in the B variant. And then once you've cleared out in the B variant, the boss that's in there is the last boss you really need to face before you can go push for the finale. So we're going to go this way. Oh, wow, we just died. Cool. He's dead. He just hasn't accepted it yet. There we go. So I'm not going to drop down there, same thing as it is. I'm going to continue this way. He's still alive, god dang it. But genuinely, after that last stream we did of this, I've been kind of eagerly awaiting being able to come back to this. I genuinely, like, had a crap ton of fun with this, and I really wasn't expecting to. And if anything, it kind of makes me glad that I did live stream it and come back for it, because I don't know if I would have ever appreciated it again. Because there were, although I'm not going to pretend, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I hated it and anything like that. There were a lot of things about this game I genuinely had problems with. And although I still have those problems, I feel like as a whole I appreciate this game a hell of a lot more than I used to. And that has to mean something, you know? There are qualities to this game, and although I always knew they were there, like, I feel like I'm appreciating it a lot more this time around. Oh yeah, we also, like, capped out on potions to an extent, so we should really be fine in every degree. Get out of here, free man. Do I want to go up? I mean, yeah, I can do. This is a dead end, so we can just check it out. Get out of here. I don't know why I keep on checking for breakable walls, but I don't think there are any in this game. I think we have to really worry about that until Aria. Okay, that was unfortunate. I wish I could cancel this. I was hoping to stand right on the very edge and throw. Heaven's Ring? What's the Heaven's Ring do? Strength of the axe. Oh, okay. We're not using that, so we'll pass. I mean, we'll keep hold of it in case I go for Fire Axe again later, you know, but just be even more overpowered with that thing. This is just too dumb. I love it because it's so stupid. You just look at it and go, what the heck is he doing? What's Wind Fist? Oh, okay, it's like a Kamehameha, blah, 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 blah. When I can speak. Kamehameha. But it's not the full beam. So I guess it's more of a, I don't know what the attack's called. I don't play enough Street Fighter. No, the Ryu and Fireball forward. The Hadouken. Oh, hello. Alright, so anything unique for me that I'm going to want? Angle, armor, velvet. Heavy armor. I have like no gold anyway, but it's just at least a check. With ear guards, wearing this helmet reduces hearing. It actually lowers the volume of the game, if I recall. It makes it look wiser. I don't have anything to sell you, so you really can't buy much. Oh well. Oh, that's like the first shop you find. Okay, yeah, that's that shop. We have to kill the enemy and it breaks down the wall. I'll keep going left. What the heck? I didn't know those guys could fly. What's... Sure, let's go back Fire Axe. Our very helpful friend. If you're curious, like if you're used to like the classic games, traditional item crashes are technically in this game. You just got to find the right book for it. But they are around. Oh, the teapot and teacup. So you just got to find them first. So notice like ow, ow. Okay, let's get out of here. This area sucks. This area sucks. There's a loud truck passes by. Get out of here. What have we got from here? Left is a dead end, so we'll check that out first. Oh, nice. I'll take that. It's not that we've got like a million of those already. Oh, and this really is a dead end. It just stops here. Okay. For some reason I thought it might link through, but no. Oh god. Don't mind me. The spook and patrol, don't mind me, just coming through. It looks like it's wearing shorts. I know it's supposed to be like a rune thing around its waist, but it looks like it's wearing it's just like it's with skelly dude wearing shorts. You know, as you do. Got its sporties out. Oh, I didn't even realize how close to death I was. I was getting mangled by these things. I need to get into better practice. Oh, we still can't access this. I think the rainbow doors are all lead to transporters between the castles, so you can go to Castle B from there, which is why they're locked, because obviously when you first come here, you're not even supposed to know about the mystery yet. I am curious what this room's going to be, considering this was a warp room, but it was also a transitional. Is it still going to be a warp room in this version? Oh no, it leads to the Greed Amulet, which I believe just gives you more money on enemy kill. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it increases the amount of money you get. Get out of here, Ruler Sword. So is that everything over here that we can get right now? Yes, it is. So up we go and down the actual way we need to go, but this time taking a right once we're down there. No, not this drop. Not this drop. Next one. Alright, yeah, just drop down here, then take a left and drop again. Oh my god, you see just get... like, look, there's a groove here. Okay, at least they don't have much health. I was worried for a second. I thought I was going to go in and just immediately get rinsed trying to squeeze through. I think Juice's room is only accessible in Castle B. I think if we go in this one, it won't... Oh no, it is available in both. Okay. It's come a long way. It's still not done. We've still got a long way to go, but it's getting there. You know when you've got everything, even if you're not using the guide, because Juice will comment on it once he's satisfied. When you get everything, it's like, yeah, now it looks about right. And you're like, okay, dude. Ooh, no, give me the, I'm keeping the axe for now. Unfortunately, now we're back over here, we have to listen to this slightly less good track to be nice. Again. But we won't be staying here for too long. It's more just... Oh, thanks to Turquoise. Doing more of them so I can actually sell for the shop. Because I don't know how much it is. I think it's kind of expensive. But the infinite jump boots, I might see if we can get them when we get to that shop. As it's when we return to the entrance hall. There's a shop in the entrance hall that you can get to. So an itch behind my ear. I just need to deal with that. There we go. Oh, right. You're... I was like, oh, it's an upgrade version of the witch. No, they just called it a pixie. I'm going to go back to the ice, because I think that might just be more helpful. Oh, I can check up here. I don't think we can link the paths yet still. I think the next proper upgrade we're going to get will allow us to finally link the two paths. Oh, nice. I'll take the drumstick, though. An alternate heal. Yeah, no, because you need to be able to go straight vertical, and you just can't right now. I think we're close to it though. I think the upgrade in question we're going to get here is that one. Oh, bye, man-eater. Oof. I kind of feel bad for it. Is this the one I wanted? Yes, it is, because this one goes around to a dead end, but it allows us to clear this all out. No, we come back because water hurts. We could power our way through it, but I think... I mean, I'll check, but I think... the rest of it is just entirely water. I think... Yeah, it's just entirely water and continuous. You need to come back. You need to drain the water, which there is a way to do it. Not that I can remember it, but hopefully we'll figure it out as we go. So instead, I think right above us is another one of those rainbow doors. We can check out the giant space to our immediate right, though. I think over here is another... You need that rainbow key thing door. Oh, no, we just need to blast it to smithereens. Ooh, another warp room in general, though. That's appreciated. I know where that furniture piece we're missing is. We have to get that later. And let's unlock this in the other castle so we know, like, so it's like marked off as here on both maps. Because if you're going for map completion, yes, you do need to do that. And it's one of the more frustrating things, because if you miss a room, there's a chance it's because you missed a save room in one of the runs. So you have to really kind of like pay attention to and go back on what rooms it could have been. Because they won't be a different colour on the joint map, you have to go through them individually. Full helmet. Oh, sure, why not? Because I really need the defense, clearly. I think the item we're looking for is dropped by the boss at the end of this section. So I'm not expecting to suddenly stumble across it. Like, there aren't any furniture pieces here that we need to worry about. They're all in the B side. That's great, let's do this. These enemies are going too high, it's annoying. They're just bulky enough for it to be annoying to deal with. Meanwhile, the bats, in all their infinite uses, you just press them and they die. They accept their demise. Is that it? The medicine jar that I'm not even going to use because the invincibility it gives you barely lasts enough time to justify. Yeah, seems to be that way. Oh well. Okay, that is dead good. Oh jeez. You can tell I'm barely paying attention to the map. I'm only looking at my like immediate vicinity. I will clear out the right because it'll be quicker. And there's a boss, okay. Is there a save room nearish? Yeah, no, I think we'll be fine. This isn't the boss. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say the fact that I can't control myself. This is was it Turok Talus? I knew it started with a T. When he's gonna do that, he's gonna poke ahead, then poke down. He's gonna do it again. He's one of the slower bosses in the game, but he also is one of the hardest hitting, so be careful. Ow. You see, I just got clipped by the side of something. It wasn't even a proper attack, and it still did a lot of damage. Oh, I never changed this back. This hurts. That will absolutely hurt. Ow. Yeah, you just have to take a 71 damage onto the chin if you get tapped. But you see, this boss isn't too hard. It's just that it hits hard if he does catch you. So you have to be a little bit more cautious about your attacks. But he really doesn't have much to him. He's just a tanky boy. There we go. And it even gives you up the full ticket here. You get life up, you get hearts up. We're going to be able to travel up that pit in a minute. Okay, not in a minute, later on, but up there. Oh, I thought this is where we got it. I thought this is where we got the power up I was thinking of. Maybe we have to come back. And, okay, fine, we'll go. Fine, game. We will go the other way and clear out all of that space. We do need to try and drain the water, so I think this is at least partially the right way to go. But I honestly can't remember where that is. Where the thing you need to break is. So I'm kind of making up as I go along a little bit here. Sure, I've already water. Mix it up a little. What's this? Oh. Hint card number 1. What have you got for me? Somewhere there exists a mechanism for draining the caves. Gee, you think? The thing I already said? Game. Get a bit ahead of it, head here. What's this one? Oh, this is Hydrostorm. Here's the item crash. So green holy water is Hydrostorm. If you're wondering where any of the item crashes may be, there's one of them. So it's weird it gives you that hint there, because I think we're approaching where it's going to be anyway. I feel like that hint didn't need to be there. Hydrostorm does hit absolutely everything that's on the screen, so it is a good, like, screen clearer. Like, in instances like this, where there's so much on screen, just do it. So please stay at that height level so you're easy to deal with. Is it in here? No, it's just merchant. Anything new for me? Oh, I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same set as before. Okay. I keep on leaning on the Velvet Cloak because it will change the outline on Juiced, and I kind of want to finish the game with him at least having a different color than the default on him. And I don't know if we're going to get the like the Shadow Cloak or whatever it's called, like the where it like makes the silhouette completely black. Oh, this is it. Can't remember what we got to do to interact with this. This is how you drain it. I just can't remember what you got to do with it. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. How do you drain the water? I know it's to do with a sub-weapon. It might be the cross, I just don't know. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, there's a key we need that we just don't have. I need to actually go left first in the main hall. Okay, that's fair enough. Make sure the stream's back functioning for me so I can actually see when you guys hop in. Alright, that's easy enough. So, we can't clear up that left space because we need, I think that's where the thing we need is, so we will be going that way. So we need to go all the way back to where the juice room is and explore all of the left. It's just because I know we end up at the left, I assume you go there last. But no, you have to go there and then come back. You kind of have to go back and forth a little bit between these two areas for a bit. Yeah, I just wanted to reset the room. I mean, I'll take the free triple kill right here. Yeah, so if I'm going to take an extra level. Hey, Camo, hope you're doing alright. What we got here? Oh, I've already got ancient armor. Oh, Camo, after I finished streaming Knights of Azure yesterday, I kinda didn't stop playing it for most of the rest of the day. I didn't advance the plot or anything. I just like grinded out quests, tried to get some skill points together, tried to build up my servants a little bit, just kind of tried to put myself together and whatnot, and I was like, uh-oh, this game's addictive. I ended up spending literally like most of the whole day. It was like 8 PM I finally came off it. The game's fun. It's not the most complex game in the world, but I'm expecting that to expand in the second game following Gust's formula, but it's addictive as hell. I wish the trophy list for the game was actually localized, because it feels like it was just a direct word-for-word translation from the Japanese list. So like the sentence structure of it makes very little sense and sometimes is really confusing. And at one point they straight up spell a character's name wrong, because I imagine it's just the Japanese version of the character's name or something like that. I need to continue left. And I'm really terrified that the complete all tasks in the Colosseum it means get 3 stars in every Colosseum challenge. And if it's that, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, because I really don't know what I'm missing in like half the Colosseums to get the high star rewards. I feel like I give it my all, like put everything I can into it, and yet somehow I get like 1 star. I'm like, how? Come on. I've tried experimenting with demons, especially the ones that I call them demons, but I know they're called servants. But the ones where it's like you give a preset servant, like, oh, okay, so it's just a puzzle box. You got to figure out the puzzle and you're fine. I solve it and it's like, okay, well done, you solved it, 1 star. I'm like, but come on. Then you'd enjoy it. It's mainly why I recommended it, since I was enjoying it too. Yeah, fair enough. It's got problems. I'm still not a big fan. Like, I get it because the quests are randomized, but I'm still not a big fan of the fact that you can only accept so many quests at a time. That it limits you on that. I still think that wasn't the best shout. I feel like, I get it because the quests are randomized, and so if you just kept on accepting them infinitely, you would kind of just you'd undo it. But then you just make it so there's only 4 to accept there, so you make it so you can just accept all 4, not only 3 of them. No, I want to keep Holy Water for now. But then saying that, I discovered, it's part of the reason why I came off at like 8 o'clock. To my complete shock, that there is actually a limit. There's actually a limit to those randomized quests. If you do too many in a short time span, eventually it stops giving you some, and Simon literally says there are no more quests for you. And I was like, oh. Oh, that can happen? Oh, okay. I was generally like caught off guard by it. I wasn't expecting that to happen. The phonograph. But yeah, I'm having a blast with it. The other thing I've got to debate with myself, even though I'm not going to play them for a while, both the Atelier Sophie games are on sale, at least in the UK, and I'm like, should I get that now whilst it's on sale, even though I'm not going to play it for like another 3 months because of, this, of like the Azure games, Soul Hackers and whatnot. I'm kind of like umming and ahhing at myself. It's only like 30% off for both of them, but it's still 30% off. You know? Oh, I don't have to hit the head, I can just do this. Okay, that's... Oh my goodness, can you die, you creepy thing? Get out of here, get out, get... There we go. Also, Riser 2 is on sale, the PS5 version. So it's like, I might just triple dip and get all 3 of them just to bank them in. But that would suddenly be like, 3 full price games, only 30% off. I'm still be spending nearly £100 in an instant. I'm like, that's, oof. Shelf. Unlocked a user skill in BR1 where she does a Kamehameha, and I never thought I needed that in my life. Yeah. There's one of the things I missed in BR2 a little bit is, I don't know if you've unlocked many or any of them. Some of the characters get group-wide attacks. Like, they do slightly less damage, but they hit every single enemy no matter what. And it's like, I kind of was surprised there wasn't a single group-wide attack in BR2. That's great, there we go. Oh, they're weak to Holy Water for it to just die insta like that. Interesting. Okay, I need to come back on screen. You went off screen. It got the hell out of dodge. It was like, no, I'm not staying here. I mean, I get why they kind of got rid of them, because it was part of the... Really? Nothing here? Oh, I guess it's in the other castle. I have to keep that in mind for when I alternate the castles again later. There might be something down there, and at least in the other variant. Actually, I imagine it unlocked that variant. I imagine it was just a thick wall in the other castle. How close is our warp? Oh, it's far away. Okay, I'll continue this way and hope we find another warp later on. So I'm kind of curious what's hidden there. Got the Dangan, got the trilogy for half price 4 months ago because they were on my bucket list and I haven't touched them yet. Yeah. But I might not get Riser 2 because that's like the big one that they're still pushing. But it's like Atlas Sophie 2, that's Gust's newest game. So the fact that that's on sale is like, it might not go on sale again if I don't get this now. Oh, I remember this puzzle. At least I'm pretty sure I do. I fucked it up and I can't get that high, hang on. You need to push this. I was too eager. You have to push this here. Jump up here so you can actually push this off the edge. And then you have to push this all the way. And then you push the other one nearly all the way. You make it like a step ladder. There we go. I was paranoid to push it anymore. There we go. Oh boy, more puzzles. Is this the puzzle part of the game? Okay, why am I pushing? Oh, I imagine you push this so that book can land on it, so you can push this off here to get there. Okay, that's easy enough. I like the BR1 attack animations more than 2, but 2 has an ever-flowing battle system and more characters, so BR1's attack looking flashier makes sense. Yeah, I do kind of miss that it would like zoom in on Hina's face when you go to do an attack in the first game. But I'll tell you what I don't miss, how long the animations get. I just did that wrong already. In the late game, the attacks you're going to end up only relying on have like 10-second-ish animations that you can't skip. And they do them individually, so you're literally just... Because later on you get the ability to stack attacks, so you can make it so that your character will do like 5 attacks in a row. Stacking attacks, and then all of them having like, you know... God damn it, I have to push it not all the way. Like 10 to 15 second long animations, like, it's part of the reason I think why it took as many sessions as it did. Because it takes forever after a while to actually get through it. Especially with Lime, because Lime's going to be your main damage dealer, and she has some very long attack animations. Especially with her group wides. Like, so there's a lot of jank in that game. I still love it for what it is, but there is a lot of jank. I'd still say as a whole BR2 is way better, but I do miss the group attacks. I miss some of the extra animation qualities and some of the attacks, and I miss the kaiju battles. All 3 of which, I think now they've got a better formula set up after 2. I think they could find a way to re-implement. I feel like all the foundations have been set now with BR2. Like, it feels like they've done it, like they've set up everything they want to. So when they do BR3, it will feel more like, it's like, okay, now we've got our formula, where do we take it? Like that kind of idea. Oh, I was going to infinitely generate those enemies. I need to get out there. think there's another boss down here. I think, like, to the room to our left. To get past all these bone throwers. As I say, there might be stuff up here as well, if I can reach it from here. Okay, I just barely can. Oh my god, what are you? Oh, I know this thing. It mimics your movements. That's what, hence mimic. It's literally mimicking your movements. That's why this object's here. What's the point of this room? Thank you. Hint card 5. I'm up to Shiori, who crushes on Hina, and some of the attacks are getting longer. I have noticed. Fair enough. Yeah, Shiori's cute. She's the one that crushes on Hina a lot. Even if she gets a little, like, too much about it later on, she is cute about it. Hint card 5. They say there is a book with the power to summon monsters. Oh. Yeah, there's a 5th spell book in the game. There's one that, if depending on what sub weapon you have, depends on what monster you summon. Ow. Problem with the enemy, its attack animation is slower than yours, so you can just run up to its face and slam it apart. Let's go down this way first. I think we need to deal with that boss. Because yeah, some of Shiori's advances on Hina are a bit excessive. I think she's the one that steals Hina's underwear at one point. Oh, hello, Legion. Not Saint, Legion Corpse. The way this boss works is you can't harm this thing until you break it open. But when you do, it doesn't actually have that much health. There you go. I knew there was another Legion fight, but I couldn't remember where it was. This is where it is. Yeah, you can curse me all you like. I'm still just going to bonk the hell out of you. Okay, I don't remember having this much health. I remember this thing being frailer than Saint. Fine, I'll move slightly further away because I'm just... There we go. Can this curse wear off? There we go. The Cipher's charm. The hell's this? Is it a relic? No. Is it just an equip then? Oh, there it is. Speeds up the rate at which your MP restores. Okay, so speed up MP regen. I'm not going to use it, but that's cool. I never remember what anything does in Harmony just because I don't play it that much. So we'll go left. Where the hell? I think I might know where that key could be that we need to drain the water. I want Hydro Storm still for a bit. I have a vague idea. I'm not certain, but I have an idea. I think it might be in the other castle. Oh, jeez. Okay, this puzzle. I remember this one. You'll get all 3 boxes down the shaft. Because in the last one you can push here. Actually, this isn't as bad as I think it is. You just got to remember to put this one down first. Right? People say it's like it's 2D Dark Souls. Well, Dark's... Oh, okay, I get it, okay. Dark Souls is a 3D Metroidvania, so it's kind of the other way around. Super Metroid and Castlevania Symphony of the Night invented a genre together. And that being this idea of search action, where the map is very non-linear and you have to figure it out as you go. How do you... They've deliberately designed to be very non-linear and very just, you know, exploration driven. You have to figure it out yourself kind of thing. And Dark Souls just, the Dark Souls devs, they love that kind of thing. And so they built it. I fucked up this puzzle again, so I can't push it any further. Yeah, how do I do this? I remember being stuck here. For a bit when I first got here when I was younger. But the Castlevania games, after Symphony of the Night, they split two ways. They went 3D with the PS2, with Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness, while the 2D Vanias that people, you know, to be honest, loved more, Konami thought wasn't the future, so only made them GBA and DS games. Which is a shame, because some of these Vanias are phenomenal, and they got completely ignored because, you know, they were on GBA, and they weren't the big console Castlevania. Like, the next one, Aria of Sorrow, the next one after this, is my second favourite Castlevania in the series, full stop. And it's, you know, it's a GBA title, it's a 2003 GBA title, and it's phenomenal. How the fuck do I solve this puzzle? I'm trying to think. And like with Harmony of Dissonance, I talk about the two castles, it's because there's two castles overlapping each other. And throughout the game, you can go to these warps and go between the two. So like, the castle that's blue is all of Castle A, the castle that's green is all of Castle B, the castles that are light blue is where I've been there in both of them. So you can kind of work out where I've been in one and not the other, here, there, and everywhere. If I push this all the way over here and it drops here... I've got an idea. How much faith I have in that idea? I can say, but I have an idea. Let's find out if I'm a genius. I might have pushed that too far to the right, we'll see. Okay, I pushed this too far to the right, but I think I've got the idea. I think I figured it out. I just need to not be as strict or as like pushy with that. But I think I've got the gist. Oh, God dang it. Come on, Juice Belmont, help me out here. Let's leave it there instead and see if that helps. Because then we push this off here. No, I need to. I can see what needs to be done. I've solved the puzzle. I just need to push this second block slightly further to the right, because so we can have a pixel to stand on, but not too far to the right that I can't make it round to it. Like, there's a balancing act we've got to do here a little bit. I think that'll do. This is also like the last Vania to do block pushing puzzles. After this, they kind of keep it a lot more free-flowing. Because then you do this. You can push this out. Yes. That's the puzzle. It took me a minute. It took me a few, but I got it. And then you can just barely make it up here. I'll check out over here first beforehand. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the key we need. Yes, that's the floodgate key. All right, we've got progress. It's not where I thought it might be, but we found it. And each, even the 2D Vanias, each Vania does its own thing. In Circle the Moon, the last one we played, it had the DDS system, where there's enemy cards, and some cards unlock different things. And, like, you'd have 2 cards, and every combination would lead to, like, a different unique attribute or spell for you. Whilst in this game, it's more of its gameplay gimmick is to do with the spell books. So you can do this, and see, that's just the holy water. However, if I've got the red book on, it does this. If I've got the blue book on, I'll have to wait for it to go. It will do this. If I've got the thunder book, that will chase after enemies. And I've got the wind book on, it'll do Hydrostorm, which is a group wide. But that's only for one sub-weapon. If I have the dagger, that's a whole different set of extra attributes. If I have the axe, that's a whole different set of spells and attributes. You know, the holy water, the Bible, the fist. The fist is a sub-weapon in this game. I don't think we can go all the way up here, because this links back to the entrance hall, and we're missing still one piece of the puzzle before we can make it to the last area, because the last area of the game is a full circle. Yeah, this is still locked. The last area of the game is just Castle A's first area, but now in the other castle. So you're literally the entrance hall again, but this time the mirrored version. So we need to come back here. We need to go all the way to the right, put the key in to drain the water, go through where the water's been drained so that we won't drown. I believe it's the gravity boots, or whatever they decide to call it in this game. And then we can go up there and proceed to, like, the last area. All of the Metroidvanias, whether it's you're on the Metroid side or the Vania side, or you play any more modern search actions like, you know, Hollow Knight and whatnot, have this same almost puzzle box feel to their map. You have to spend some time figuring out all the pieces and putting it all together. But it's part of the fun. But at the same time, it never... I say that, I'm playing the game that's like one of the most open-ended. But they're never so ridiculously open that they are intimidating for newcomers. Try these games in Elden Ring, but it's a hot mess at Soulsborne games, and I'll suck straight away and put it up pull. Then play Symphony of the Night. Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That game, I think, has a very respectable, beginner-friendly difficulty to it. It's still difficult in places, and if you're going after the true ending... Basically, if you're going after the true ending, just keep exploring. If you just keep exploring the castle after the game says, hey, you can go fight the final boss now, you'll realise that there's a few little areas you can get access to. And it will lead you to... like odd item pickups that don't seem to have a purpose but just seem to be weird, and then eventually your curiosity will overcome you and you will go check it out and see what you can use it on, and eventually you will discover your way forward. I'll save again. But I genuinely, like, yeah, like the Soulsborne games are super tough, that is a big part of it, but I still think they're really fun. But you just gotta accept whichever one you play first, you're gonna do the worst at. Bloodborne was my gateway into it, and that game took me like months to get through. Whilst now I did it in like 3 streams with not too much difficulty outside of a couple bosses. Elden Ring, I think, is both the hardest and easiest. Hardest because the actual raw AI and the brutality of the enemies and bosses is a lot more vicious, but easiest because you have far more options than any other. If you pick something up, you can use it for something, and it's a different something than the last thing you used. It's why it probably did so well, because despite its insane difficulty, the versatility in your build and options just makes it so anyone can find a way through it if you're prepared to give it the effort. But if you're looking for a gateway to this kind of style of just explore and figure it out, yeah, Symphony of the Night would be my biggest recommendation, because I think the difficulty in that game is not too hard. It's very reasonable. I mean, hell, when I went through Circle of the Moon, I said the reason why Circle of the Moon, the next 2D Vania, is so insanely hard is because people critiqued Symphony of the Night for being too easy. A lot of people correctly pointed out that when you get into the second half of the game, some of the loot you can pick up if you know where it is, or if you just keep on killing enemies to see what you can get to drop, can make you absurdly overpowered. You get the Chrysagram in the Lost Library, you're set for life. If you know what enemy drops it and just grind them out for a minute until you get it, you're set for life. Nothing will stop you. But at the same time, it's still a very effective game at teaching you how to explore and how to puzzle solve. Because it's all Metroidvanias are non-linear linear. And what I mean is, you see, this castle is all interconnected, everything's linked to one another, but there's only one real path through it. It's just you gotta figure out what that path is. So although it's non-linear in the sense that feels like you can go anywhere, always kind of go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3 sort of thing. You won't just jump around everywhere and end up somewhere you're really not supposed to outside of sequence breaking. Which obviously on a blind playthrough you're not going to know where those sequence breaks are anyway, so what does it matter? It's why these games are so speedrun friendly as well, because a lot of sequence breaks, a lot of like doing things out of order, after Super Metroid and Symphony in the Night, most Metroidvanias, including those two, started leaning into them. They started like not only giving you deliberately putting in sequence breaks and sometimes even glitches, but rewarding you for doing so. The newest example, Metroid Dread, straight up rewards you with a unique kill animation on one of the bosses if you sequence break the game to get a power up early. You can use it to kill the boss and it gives you a unique animation for killing it. And it's an instant kill as well on the boss. But so that's just a trick for, the speedrunners. That's a little wink for the speedrunners as an alternate way of dealing with a situation. We need to head over here. And hopefully I can show what I mean more when I get to Aria of Sorrow. Because I said I used to speedrun Aria of Sorrow. I won't show off all the sequence breaks. In fact, I probably won't show off any if I'm honest, because I enjoy the game really casually as well. But I can show off what I mean easier with the almost linear but not progression that game has. Where you always find yourself moving forward and you never really find yourself getting stuck. And if you do get stuck, it's because you're missing something that once you realise it's there is actually pretty obvious. You're like, oh, okay, and you just carry on. And with the Castlevania Advance collection, if worse comes to it, there's a save state system. You know? So it's even more inviting. The DS games can be pretty tough though, of the Castlevanias. Like Dawn of Sorrow, the main adventure isn't too bad, but the extra modes, unlike the Game Boy Advance extra modes, where they're kind of more like a turn the difficulty off fun mode, they turn Dawn of Sorrow's alternate playthrough into like an alternate story take instead. And because it's an alternate story, they wanted to make it have like its own challenge and its own like systems and whatnot. And so it's actually really hard. Like they make Dawn of Sorrow's alternate playthrough is just Dawn of Sorrow, but with less options available to you at any given time. And I was like, oh, okay. I played Dark Souls 3 and the furthest I got was the tree boss. I was using the first two bosses, but I couldn't beat for the life of me when I beat them second try each. Yeah, it's because it involves a different gimmick. It's easier if you can make any kind of distance to the boss. I know the boss you're talking about. Alright, now we can put the key in here, the floodgate key is used, and the water will drain out from that other section. So now we can go get there and go get our gravity boots, since we won't drown. The only, like, Castlevania game that I think, with its Metroidvania design, can be a little bit dickish, especially if you're a newcomer, is the Castlevania that's not Castlevania, but made by the Castlevania team, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Hence why people call them Igavanias now, because Iga, the director of all of these Castlevanias, when he left Konami and made his own studio, then continued making Castlevanias just under a different name. But Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, about halfway through the game, to progress, you need an item that can be dropped by a random enemy at random. And so if you don't know that enemy drops that item, and you don't realize that you actually need it to progress, you might get hard stuck. I did. It doesn't feel as natural as it should do. But that's like the only one. That there's like this thing that if you just don't know to check those enemies and don't know that you should be looking for weird out of place situations, you'll reach the waterway in Bloodstained, find out that Miriam can't swim, and won't know where else you're supposed to go. And then you won't realize that there's an enemy that drops the ability to swim by chance when you kill it. Like that's the only thing I can think of top of my head that's kind of like really out there. It's kind of like, what? Really? Okay. Because every other Vania, I feel like if you're going for the true ending, you'll figure it out by just, you know, exploring. I saw Bloodstained on PS Extra. Would it be a good jumping point? Casually, absolutely. It's got the most diversity, it's got the most customization, it's got the most equipment and weaponry. The game's fucking huge. So the only problem with it is, like I said, going for the true ending. If you just stick to the main path, I kid you not, you'll only see about 30% of the game. You need to figure out and realize that there's an enemy, because Bloodstained has this system where every single enemy in the game, it's what Aria of Sorrow starts, so when we get to the next game I'll be able to actually show you. Every single enemy can basically drop their soul, and their soul will give you a special attribute or ability. Like, it might be a special type of magic, it might be a special way of moving, it might be a resistance to something. One of them straight up gives you, Miriam, the ability to swim. And there's an underwater, like waterway area beneath the castle that requires you to swim to be able to get through it. You physically can't get through it unless you can swim. But if you can get that soul and, you know, work your way through it, I kid you not, you find the next 8 hours of the game. And it eventually leads with this really cool boss fight where you get a really fucking cool weapon. And then you go to what would be the final boss, bring out the weapon, and then if you attack the moon, you you start working towards the true ending and unlock even more content. You unlock like another 3 hours of content. And start working towards the true final boss. Bloodstained's also littered to the brim with references to Castlevania and some not so subtle jabs at Konami. There's a demon that's a pachinko machine. And it's like called like the Vermin, and it's a direct fucking jab at Konami and what they became after he left. It's really not subtle. Or how in Bloodstained, the librarian is voiced by the same actor who voiced Alucard back in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And like that was a really cool nod to the past sort of thing. That was a really cool tribute to like legacy, to have such a legendary voice of the industry, such an iconic voice of the PS1 come back 3 generations later to be the librarian, just a side character in Bloodstained. And it's like, if you know, you know kind of thing. Like, it's lit to the brim with winks and nods. But on its own, it's still a phenomenal game. And the soundtrack is beautiful. I mean, I get it. It's like it's a go figure, because it's the same sound team that do like most of the Castlevanias outside of the reboot, Circle of the Moon, and this one. But it's still a god tier. Like, it's still like worth mentioning how much of a god tier soundtrack, how much of an absolute jam it is. And Miriam's voiced by Erica Lindbeck, aka Futaba from Persona 5, so you know that's already a win. Or you know Margaloo from Tales of Berseria, the best one. I know that's a hot take, but I love Berseria. What we got here? Arm plates. And Shion in Arise, I guess. Ooh, I saw that. Leggings. Ooh. And each game has unique movement options as well. Like, you're seeing me, like, I'm dashing more than I'm walking. Because Juiced Belmont has one of the most overpowered dodge systems in the franchise. You just either shoulder button, you dash in that way. I press L, he goes that way. I press R, he goes that way. Regardless. And you can cancel the dash into anything. Attacks, jumps, crouching, dashing again. Because the whole dash animation is this. But you can cancel it at any point into, you know, another fucking dash. So if you just keep on spamming the button, Juice will keep on cancelling the dash into another one, and suddenly you've got near infinite iframes and near infinite, do you want to do something so I can hit you? Thank you. and you know, an insane physical movement speed. And it's not like some special speed running trick. You literally just spam a button, and that's all you have to do. Oh, boss fight. What's in here? Death? So this is where you were. Return light to me. Fear not. That maiden is now with Maxum. But why? Leave light out of this. That maiden will play an essential role in the completion of this castle. What do you mean by that? This castle is a transient state and is preparing for my lord's resurrection. However, the castle is not complete until these two castles have merged. In short, we must rid of your dear friend's spirit. Maxum is a man of great strength. It won't be so easy to do as you plan. He was born of my lord, so of course he knows ways to reinforce his power. When something is dear to you, its effect upon you becomes immeasurable. No, surely not. Not Light's blood. Stay away from her. So I was just reading a text. Do not interfere. Now I'll extinguish the candle of your soul. Alright, time for like the easiest death fight in the series. And I wish I was kidding. He does all the usual death things as I get like bullied in a corner. Hang on. But he's... Oh, be careful of that though. When he writes death in the sky, this attack will hurt. It's easy to avoid, but just be careful. But this death fight is kind of the same as every other death fight in this, like, generic death fight in the series. Like, there's not much to it that makes it stand out, unfortunately. Oh, make sure to duck this. And Phase 2 is a joke. And I wish I was kidding when I say that. Phase 2 is a colossal fucking joke. Phase 2 is the biggest, like, joke of a death Phase 2 in the series. Because it's like, they start making it a common thing for there to be multiple phases of death, since, you know, he's such a significant boss in the series. He's, you know, like, he's the second in command to Dracula of every single Castlevania. So they started, like, you know, acknowledging that a bit more and making his fights more significant. But it doesn't change the fact that, like, in this game, his Phase 2, when we get there eventually, is pathetic. Like, it's kind of hilarious how pathetic it is. Okay, there's Phase 1. And in Phase 2, he's going to turn into Snake Man. Only his tail and head can hurt you. And you can stand on his back. So you just, yeah. Just anytime he comes down, just jump on the arsehole's back and start swinging. You'll get him eventually. If you notice how he's not really doing anything else, he's just kind of moving around. He's kind of just magooing the scenery. Do you see why I think this is the easiest death fight in the series? Once you get past Phase 1, Phase 2 is just a joke. You just straddle the son of a bitch and just start working your way on him. So just make sure not to touch the tail or the head. He's dead. You're too late. The castle will soon begin to merge together. I mean, it's cool that he bloody explodes, but still. Alright, give me my... Oh, the Griffin Ring in this game, which gives you the ability to fucking take off to the moon. And I wish I was kidding. Let's find a good space to test it, and then I'll show it. Well, at least I understand why there's so many skeletons out here now. I was wondering why there were so many skellies and no one else, because Death's here. Of course, there's like the Bone Crew is going to be here. And I said I would have thought Dracula would work for Death. No, it's just an odd thing. Dracula, in Castlevania's universe, Dracula is like the king of evil. He's like the ultimate force of chaos and darkness. And so all other forces of chaos work under him. So Death is his right-hand man. In the reboot and in the anime, they mix it up a little bit. In the reboot, Death and Dracula work together because they're working for a similar cause, but they both betray each other at every single opportunity. Like, they really hate each other, but they just because they have to work with each other, they do. Whilst in the anime, they make it that Death is actually the mastermind, and he's just tricking Dracula into thinking it's the other way around. But in the main games, no, yeah, Death works for Drac. And it's crazy to me that for a franchise that had been around since the 80s, it took until Portrait of Ruin before they decided, why don't we make it that you fight Death and Dracula at the same time? It's always baffling me. It took until 2007 before they decided, why not make it so you fight both Dracula and Death at the same time? Wouldn't that be a really cool and fairly difficult boss? And they're like, oh yeah, it would. And it's like the most fun fucking fight in the franchise. Anyway, this is what we've just picked up. It's got a bit of a fighting game input, so you're not going to see me to do it consistently. You have to tap down, up, and then jump, and you have to do it really quick. You have to go down, up, jump kind of thing. Oh, hello, Bongo. I like this enemy just called Hammer Hammer. But it's why, in even like the classic Manias, Death is always the penultimate boss, not the final boss, and Dracula's the last boss. And Death is usually the reason why Dracula even comes back, because Death being Death, he can resurrect him. I think that's the key to the final boss. Yeah, I don't know if that's the key to the final boss. It might be, I'm not sure. Either way, we did need to come here, so it works out. And the difference, there's 3 endings to this game, and we are going to go for the true ending. The bad ending is go to the final boss in Castle A. If you go to the final boss in Castle A, you will not free Maxum from the curse he's stuck in, and he will die, and Lyde won't be saved, and you will leave alone. The medium ending is you go to Castle B and kill the final boss there. You won't save Maxum, but you'll at least save Lyde. And then the true ending is if you wear both bracelets, both Juiced's and Maxum's bracelets going into Castle B, you will be able to get through to Maxum and free him from his curse, fight the true final boss, and then get the ultimate ending. Oh, there was a room I missed. Or was I only explored? No, I only explored it in Castle A. It's not there in B. Got it. I understand. So now we've got that key, we need to go once again all the way over to the left. Oh, actually, I know what the skull key opens. There's red doors. It's not the final boss door, it's a red door. We need to go all the way to the left again. I know I told this section of the game is very back and forthy, but it's a necessary evil. We got the ability to fly. What do you need? Thankfully, after this game, they embrace not making the Griffin Ring or the Gravity Boots or whatever variant of it is a fighting game command and just put it on the shoulder. They just put it on R. You just tap R and you fly up. The Circle of the Moon did it, but Circle of the Moon wasn't made by this dev team. This is the main Castlevania dev team. It's why I said Circle of the Moon was a bit different, because it was actually made by the Nintendo 64 team. But now we can actually get over here as well if we need to. You can just go straight over and go through that door if you want to, back to the clock tower-ish areas. The sewers and clock tower. Oh, and for the record, I am absolutely going to bully the final boss. The final boss of this game is one of the things that I'm not too keen on. Because I've mentioned it before, but as much as I do enjoy this game, I have more problems with it than the other 2 GBA games. And one of them is that the final boss, the true final boss, is so hilariously pathetic. If you bring any decent spell with you, like, it's so insanely weak to magic, you can just rinse the motherfucker. It's insane. It's why I'm keeping the holy water, because I plan to rinse the final boss. I'm going to keep it all the way through to that. I need the only other item, I'm missing the spike boots. I can't remember where the spike boots are. I'm hoping they're going to be in the entrance hall here, because there's some secrets I want to pick up that require it. And the spike boots, they make it so your feet can break through certain surfaces. Mixed with the Griffin wings, you can break through the ceilings in some areas. And that's what you need it for. There's an area near the throne room at the top of the castle that has a breakable ceiling. And I want to get up there in both castles if I can. Okay, I am going the right way. There's also a secret over here we can now pick up now we've got these wings. And we can also skip these bloody puzzles because we can just fly. We don't have to do them again. Oh, that's so nice to be able to do that. Where's that room? Okay, next room. In here, you can now go up here. And a mana prism. Ooh. It's a very sly little secret room that's up here, and it's in both castles. So at some point I do want to transition, see if we can get here in the other one as well. You know, just in the roof of the save room. The one place you would never expect a secret to be hidden in, a fucking save room. But yeah, no, there's 3 exits to that room, not 2. Oh, whoops, I need to go up. I was like, hang on a minute, this is that boss room. You can tell I don't play Harmony of Dissonance as much as the other Vanias, because I never remember where everything is in this map. It feels like half this playthrough has been me just rediscovering this game, just trying to refigure things out again. Which, to be fair, makes it more fun. It'll be an interesting contrast when I go to Aria, and I know that game like the back, I know that game better than I know my skin. You know, like I know that game really well. And I'm going to be going through that game on hard mode as well, because there's unique weapons and loot that you can only get on hard mode that I want to show off. Like you can get Death's Scythe as a weapon. You can get a literal laser rifle as a weapon, but only in hard mode. It also boosts the rate of souls being dropped, so I might be able to show off more magic and more variants. Right, I hope there isn't a rainbow door, because otherwise we've gone all this way for nothing. I hope it is a skull door that I'm thinking of, that's over here. Okay, that's the rainbow door, but that's not what I'm after. Okay, just break this, that's how we can do that. Crushing stone. Give me that ice. And just like that, we're in Castle A. Isn't that crazy? Now we just need to transition castles. I mean, there's stuff we can clear out here, and there is a transitional point. It's to the top left of the entrance hall, but we are in the opening area of the game again. So you do full circle all the way back to the start in this game, which I think is actually really cool. But if we go back outside the castle entirely, over here, there's this. Oh god damn it! We need the spike breaker. We need the spike shoe so we can break that ceiling. God damn it! I thought. All right, we'll come back. I didn't realize that was another spot you needed it for. Well, now we've got 2 reasons to get it. Is this the right way? Yes. Okay. Excuse me, it's almost like you're level 1 enemies or something. Get out of here. It's not it? Oh, I need to go up and around. Okay, I thought you just cut through the save room. You have to go around. Yeah, so you can get here. And there's your warp room. What's down here? Oh, platinum tip. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It gives you such an insane damage boost that the elemental bonuses don't matter anymore. Just use the platinum tip. Oh, I'm glad we found that. I thought it was like a super hidden secret. So is there anywhere else we really need to go in Castle A? Or that I want to go in Castle A right now? I don't think so. I'll just go to B then. When you're at these warp rooms, if you press down, you jump between the warps. Or if you press up, you transition to the between castles. But now we're in Castle B. What's this key for? Lure key? What? Let's have a look. It opens the door that gives off a golden hue. I'm not sure what door that is, if I'm honest. Actually, yeah, I do. I think it's the door that goes from the entrance hall into the central block. Oh, spooky ghost skeletons. Excuse me. Where do I even want to go? I know where the boss is, but I think you have to go all the way around. I can check, but I think if you try and just drop down and go left, it will stop you. And I think that blue collectible that's on the right side of the screen is the thing I'm after, the ceiling breaker, that I'm calling it now. So here I'm going to say spike breaker, but that's symphony. Yeah, I'll just go down here, see if we can go through the entrance on this side. It might not be, it might be on both sides. You can't, but I know where the boss is. It's just whether we have to go all the way around for it. I also want to check this again. I said in this one. Oh god, there's a feather demon. Hello. Can I help you? Ah. Okay, you do like no damage. Yeah, excuse me then, gents. Oh god damn it, they're both spike breaker. Okay, I was optimistic. Right, can I just cut through here, or do I have to go around? Let's find out. Ow. Oh, I can just cut through and fight the boss here. Alright, let's do it. Oh, it's just you? Okay, get out of here. Oh, that still hit me? Okay. Yeah, he does insane damage. That's the only thing you got to be wary of. You notice how this fight isn't really a threat once you know how he works, though. Other than just making sure you don't get fucking slammed in the jaw. Nice. That's the last normal boss, I believe. Unless there's like not one. I'm assuming there isn't one I've missed somewhere along the way. But I am going to clear out the area properly, so we're going to go the other way. I do want to clear out all this area before we worry about the final boss. Ow. Actually, can I do something down here? In this version? Maybe. I was going to want to link the castles together a little bit more if I can. What's this? A pretty vase? Okay. Okay, that's another shop. Another question mark, so what we need for that isn't obvious. A potion. Oh, whoops, that was a slip of the finger. Ooh, another mana prism. Don't mind if I do. I know where that item is we're missing, I think. I think that missing furniture piece that's put on the platinum tip again is where the secret room is in this version. So let's go get that quick whilst it's right there. I would like to try and get all the furniture pieces before we get the final boss, but I'm not certain on where they all are. It doesn't really change the ending. It changes a couple things, like a couple details of the ending, but like that's it. It's still like the good ending if you don't get it. Okay, there's the Dark Book and the urn. Yeah, there's the Summoning Tome, which summons a different creature depending on what sub weapon you have. Right, let's get back to where we were. Do you mind? Early game enemies when they hit you is such like a non-thing. It's just like, do you mind? Get out of here, you know? Get up there. I'll check up the right first and we'll start working our way around. So up here. Heart upgrade, okay, not what I really needed, but I'll take it. We're at that point in the game. Ow! These goddamn skellies. We're at the point in the game where we're not really using them. Because the magic's fine enough. So this is also the last Castlevania to use hearts separately from magic. Starting with Aria, they combined them because they realized that, you know, people were just using magic, so the hearts are kind of worthless. So you might as well just remove them. And so hearts restore magic instead when you touch them. All the way. I'll just keep them going along. We need to curve around and go to the left, though. I'm curious. There's really 2 items I'm missing in that block. I know where one of them's gonna be. Oh, I think I know where the other one actually might be. No, let me get the spike breakers, actually. Instead of worrying about that, let me get the ceiling breaking thing, and then we can come back. So if I'm wrong, it doesn't matter. Also, the devil boss is a normal enemy now, so enjoy. There we go. I'm not fighting both of you. That'd be such a waste. Oh, down's a dead end, so of course we want to check out there first. Because it might lead to something of significance. Oh, is there an item here? The silk curtain, okay. What the heck? I mean, thanks. I don't think there's anything else here, but it doesn't hurt to check. Ooh, life up though. I guess that was kind of worth it. How much health are we? How much health are we on, and what level are we? 43 and 447. Such a weird enemy, these guys. I think they explode if you leave them on you for so long, but, you know, we got out of their room transition before it could. Where do I want to go? Up left, okay. Of course, there's a poison variant in here. Wait, how many have I got? Any anti-venoms? I do. Okay, I got 6. Okay, I should really be using them. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't waste my time blocking everything, just die. Ooh, the Twilight Cloak. This is what I was hoping we'd find. Where is it? Oh, it also adds some extra luck. Not much, but enough. Now our outline will be black. You can't really see it in Castle 2 that much, but you'll see it better in lighter areas. But we have like a shadow outline now instead of a blue one. What's beneath us? I want to check that first. Oh jeez, Pike Master. So when we have the hammer variant of you, he's called Hammer, but when it's the Pike version, you get to be called Master? And you're a joke. Look at this. Oh, they both linked to the same points. That didn't matter. I could have gone either way. Okay. Whoops, I didn't want to come down here just yet. Please. Oh, right, I'm kind of glad I went... I was going to check out to see if there's anything here, but no, I'm kind of glad I went the other way. This is going to be fucking Fleamen. Excuse me, you jackasses. Okay, the high potions are starting to run out of their worth a little bit, but thanks anyway. Wait, what actually is over here? Okay, it will only be a dead end, but it will link back to the central block, so it's worth checking. Oh, we never did come back for the item that was there in the A castle. Oh well. Viking helmet, okay. That's... I wonder if it boosts attack as well. That sounds like something that would happen. Oh no, it just boosts defense. I would have thought it would have boosted attack as well. Doesn't that sound like something that would also boost attack? Viking? Eh. I mean, because I clearly need the extra defense. If the enemy does 1 damage to me, it's too much. I'll check what's down here first. This seems like it might have something hidden, other than more fucking Fleamen. No, it's just more Fleamen. Great. Forgive me for being curious, game. Get out of here, oh. Oh, I would have sworn there was something there. Doesn't it look like there's something there? Right? Like, doesn't it look like there's something hidden? Oh well, this is this side of the beast. We'll clear out everything else first, and we'll come this way. I was just kind of plotting out in my head where I wanted to go. Oh, this was still this again. I need to go all the way left. Okay, got it. It's funny how as the series went on, Fleamen became from like the bane of everyone's existence to that one annoyance. Like in the classic games, the Fleamen were so evil at just ripping your health apart because they were so small and difficult to hit. And then you come to like the later ones and they're just these weird little things that are annoying that you deal with sometimes. Oh, the Simon race. Literally, hey, Simon Belmont acting like he was a very primitive version of his moveset, and his moveset was already primitive. I'll keep going this way, there might be something of worth. Oh, like a candle holder. I wonder if we're going to get said candle for the holder after this. Or whatever this is. Smiling statue. Oh, creepy. I think it would have been cool if you killed the Simon Wraiths and you heard do 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 do. You know, the death little jingle. What have we here? Is this what I'm after? Yes! The Crush Boots. Now the game's opened up to us. Let me... Where is the Crush Boots? I think I've gone past them already. Hang on. Bronze Boots, Guardian Boots, Shin Guards, Leather Boots, Arm Plates, Gloves, Full Helm. There it is. You see how there's like debris that came off the feet there? Yeah, we will go through certain objects now. So next opportunity we get, we've got some cleanup to do. And by some, I mean a fair bit. And then we need to go back to Juice Room to see if we've got everything afterwards. But let's clear out this zone first, though. How much have we got left of this zone, anyway? If we continue going right, it will bring us all the way back round to the center tower. So I'll do that first and clear it out. We just won't go to the final boss. And then we'll come back around to start doing clean. So I need to go along. Anything above me, or is it just to go up and over? Oh, there is an uncursed potion. I think that's what that is. Oh, anti-venom. I was close. It was a status condition potion. I gotta take the small victory of being vaguely close to it. We have the skull key so we can break through here. Oh, don't go off screen, White Dragon. I wanted you to come back on screen so I could kill you with the Hydro Storm. So I think there was something hidden up here. Well, other than the armor. The padded armor. Is that better than what we've got? No. The ancient armor continues to be king. I think the ancient armor was just a lucky drop. So it's really paid off for us. Now I'll clear this out and touch that save point. We're not going to go through the final boss though. Not that I think we can. I think we're still missing something, which might be in those upper areas in one of them. This. But that's the final boss door we'll be taking. Yeah, excuse me, zombie gents. Let's just try to get past. Oh no, I need to go up the clock tower first, don't I? I said I would. I'd go not the clock tower, the central shaft. I need to go up that bit in the middle. Let's do that quick. I'd already forgotten, me and my limited attention span. Yeah, go down the other way to see this. It's just loot checking, basically. So I know we're still missing a piece or something. I think I know where it is, but it's the fact that, you know, we're still missing it. I'd want to, if we can, see if we can find it down here. So I think I know where it is actually, it's just to check. In case I'm wrong, and it ends up here or something. Okay, left and then down at the nearest opportunity. Too soon. Yeah, next room. Middle of this room, there should be a drop. then you just follow this round, right? It's a linear path. No, it was keep to the right until we reach that end room, and then start exploring around. Jumping bone pillar. Oh, I was like, what's there? No, that's on the other one. Oh, we need to go left first, okay. I was like, why can't it continue? No, you have to go up another layer. So this is what I mean, like, I really don't have this map committed to memory at all. Unfortunately, it just doesn't stick with me. So I always forget, even like 2 seconds later. I was kind of hoping that would be I know we've got way too much health already, but I was kind of hoping that would be a health extender. Just so I don't have to use any healings. I am curious now we're nearest the end of the game what my final level actually will be, because we're level 45 now. But I'm curious like what side of 50 we'll be on when we get there. So I think I was around this level when I finished it originally. I mean, I can check when we're done, but that was also a near completed file. I think there's only like one pixel I missed, and I just couldn't be bothered to hunt it down. Ow. Ow. Oh, another drumstick, no matter what I do. There's no wall meat in this game. I kind of wish they brought it back in 1 or 2 Vania's poster classic, just for the reference, but they kind of don't do that. They kind of stopped. They kind of accepted that was kind of ridiculous. Get out of it, birdie. So it has to be this way, Al, but it has to be this way. No, I'm going to keep Hydro Storm probably for the rest of the game. Ooh, an elixir. Elixir! Right's to save, and then left would be back round to where the boss is. So we have looped this area. Okay, let's go ceiling crush some things. Starting with all the way back in the entrance hall, let's go ceiling crush. There's still 2 things we're missing, and I think I know where one of them is. I think if I had just continued left instead of trying to go up the shaft, we would have found something. Like if we'd gone right to like the very starting pixel of the game, like way over here. Like past that way over here, I think there might be something over here. It might not be, but there might be. There is. It's the War Fatigues. I think these are the armor set that boost. Yeah, that boosts your attack. Well, it boosts everything. It's just really great set. It boosts your attack, boosts your ints, boosts your defense. Why not? It's just wear the War Fatigues. I gotta hope then both of the things I master up here then. There we go. That's the animation. You just burst through the thing. Okay, I'm gonna... Is that one of the items? Okay, good. And now, so the other item I hope is in here. The Rib of Vlad. Immunity to poison. We're still missing one Vlad item. No idea where that is. I can't remember if you need all the Vlad items to unlock the final boss. I think you do. Or to unlock, at least... the true ending variant, so we might have to do a bit of cleanup exploration anyway, which is fine because I wanted to in the first place. So I am going to go... Where haven't we been in, other than the top area? I think it's just that. I mean, we need to check out this space in the other castle, so we can do that first, and then we'll start our warping shenanigans. But we are in the cleanup part of the game now. There isn't anything else really for us to do other than clean up and then go to the final boss. And unlike Circle of the Moon, yeah, no, you actually do want to do cleanup. There is some cool things here. Circle of the Moon, it was like outside of like the arena area where you fight like the waves of enemies. There wasn't much reason to continue exploring once you've got everything. You just kind of could just go to the final boss. Actually, no, I'll tap the save point. It was me forgetting I have to go up and around again. Because obviously, you know, heaven forbid I actually learn anything about this game's map. And you know what will happen? As soon as I'm done, I'll forget its map again. If I ever come back to this game again, I'll completely forget again. It just doesn't stick with me for some reason. I want to go up because I want to check it out in the A variant. Excuse me, Skelly Bros, you do 1 damage if you tap me. You're really not worth the hassle. The Skelly Bros are really not a threat. Come on. Come on, Spike Break. Alright, what's up here in the A variant? Other than another mana prism. The magical armor. Super good defense, but you lose those attack and magic bonuses. It also, MP consumption rate is reduced. I kind of got to then. Makes it so it costs less magic to use things? Yeah, sure, kind of got to then. It's kind of been decided for me. Goodbye, War Fatigues. Okay, we still don't have the rainbow key. that's just hit me. I just went, hang on a minute, we still don't have that fucking key. And there's a shopkeep somewhere in the entrance hall that we've missed that can sell the thing, that one item we're missing. I know where he is. He's in that vertical shaft underneath us, connecting to the skeleton cave. I just can't remember what you have to do to unlock it. I think you have to like not 100% the castle, but I think you have to like get a very high map completion rate. Excuse me, gents. It doesn't really matter which castle we approach it in, we just need to get to the throne room area. And at some point we need to go down the juice room to see if we have everything. I think we're missing still 1 or 2 pieces of furniture. Well, one might be up here. There we go. I was like, please go through. That's the final boss door opened. I remember, okay, as soon as I hit it, I recognized it. I was like, hang on, what the fuck? Oh. Yeah. That's the final boss door open, so we can, like, if we don't care for the rainbow door, go get that. Either that or that's the other way around, it's just opened the rainbow door. And then in one of the rainbow rooms is the key to the final boss, but I think that is final boss door. Oh, there is a furniture here. And then we need to go down the juice room to see if we've got everything or if we're missing something. Kaiser mail? Jeez, we keep picking up new armors left and right. Oh, okay, the one that breaks the game. Got it. Understood. Isn't Simon's Quest a Castlevania? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's Castlevania 2. That's the... To be honest, the very first attempt at non-linear Vania, it was just on the NES and very limited and kind of bad. I mean, when it's that good, we'll put on the Kaiser mail. I'm going to miss the magic armor because, you know, half magic cost, that could be pretty helpful. And I also need to... Yeah, you can see it's been added to the map because we've unlocked it. That little space in the bottom-ish area, middle, that's like grayed out. That's the final boss room in both A and B castle. I want to go back down to Juice's room. What would be the quickest way to get there? Straight shot. I mean, we could warp. No, we'll warp. I can see what would be the quickest room there. No. Yes. There is something else I want to get here anyway in Castle B, so it's a good thing. It's a good stopping point. I need to go down. We're at the cleanup point now, Camo. We've done all the bosses. It's just waiting for the final boss. So I'm doing the cleanup before we go to it, seeing what little extras we can quickly find before I wrap. When I finish the final boss, I'm not going to wrap straight away, for the record. There are some secrets I want to show, including an Easter egg involving a cheat code. That's really funny, and I always like showing it off, because every time I bring it up to someone, they go, wait, you can do that? And I'm like, yeah, it's a cheat code. What's up here? The Walk armor. Oh, is this... Literally what it says is this... restores health upon motion. Oh, okay. That's not what it was. I thought it was, in some Vanias, they count your steps, and the Walk armor boosts your defense depending on how many steps you've taken. This isn't one of them. Oh, I haven't checked out... Well, we're going to Juice's room anyway, so it's on the way. But there is something else we are missing. Excuse me, guys, you're all like level 4 or 5 enemies, and I'm level like 40 something. You're not worth the fret. Yeah, all the Vanias, you got the original. It's Dracula's Curse is the third one. Simon's Quest is number 2. Then it's Super Castlevania 4. Then technically it's Rondo of Blood, the PC Engine one. But I always count Bloodlines, the Mega Drive game, as the 5th one, because they came out like I think the same year. It's just Rondo of Blood came out slightly sooner. But, you know, the PC Engine Rondo of Blood is far more advanced and far more, you know, built than Bloodlines. And so I always treat Bloodlines as 5 and Rondo of Blood as 6, even though technically it's the other way around. Then after that, that's the end of the classic Vania series, unless you want to count, like, the Game Boy titles. As in, like, Game Boy Original, not Game Boy Advance, like Game Boy Original GB titles. Then after that, it's Symphony, and then there's the split. You got them the N64 duology as well, N64 and Legacy of Darkness, but I haven't played either of them, so I tend to forget they exist. On the handheld lineup, we've got Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, which is what we're on, Aria of Sorrow, its direct follow-up, Dawn of Sorrow, which is on the DS, Portrait of Ruin, which is an extremely underrated one, and Order of Ecclesia, my third favourite. And also on the console, you have Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness. And the weird spin-off, Judgment. Is that everything? I think we're missing something. I remember Juice commenting on it when you've got everything. I think we're missing something. I mean, we're doing cleanup anyway, so if we are, we'll find it. But I remember Juice making a comment, or like, oh, much better, or something like that when you get everything. I mean, we're heading this way anyway, because I think there is something over here. Damn, I was hoping there'd be a question mark. We'll do one more quick check of the vicinities before we head to the final boss anyway. I can't help but shake the feeling we are missing something. And I think I know where one of them is. I just need to figure out how to open up the rainbow door. Assuming it hasn't already unlocked now. Yes, we do need to go down. We need to go left. Because we broke the wall in the other castle, so we should be able to get through in this one now. Get bullet tip? Oh, is this where it's like we at full health, it shoots out the tip? Yeah. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Alright, where haven't we been that might have what we're looking for? I mean, there's a space there, but that seems a bit weird. I bet I know where it might be if there is something. I know where I'm gonna want to check. Also, I want to see if I can get a rainbow door open, but I think I know where I want to check. I want to kind of grace the right side of the map since we haven't been there since, you know, last stream. Just want to kind of give it my my due diligence and kind of check it out. Yeah, excuse me, Skelly Spy. Then the other spin-off of Castlevania is Harmony of Despair, the online one, which unfortunately is kind of dead because the game's a PS3 and 360 game and hasn't been forever. Please, Konami, port it to PC and modern platforms, I beg of you. Trying to think what would be the quickest. I don't think the rainbow doors are open. I can't remember how to open them. I don't know if there's a key we've got to find, or whether when you break into Dracula's room it unlocks. Or if there's a particular one you have to find first, or something like that. It's like, curse me not knowing. I mean, I could look it up, but I want to see if I can figure it out first. I've got time to kill. I can check if I transition here. We'll know if there's like a thing missing. Oh, there's straight up nothing here. Okay. Let's get to the clock tower. See if this is a consistent. So we might have everything, it's just... there's just enough doubt. Oh god, of course it's this room. Get out of here. Excuse me, gents. Okay, I'm going to assume we've got everything. I will shift to Castle A when we get up to the warp room in the top right, just to check the other variant, but I'm just going to assume we've got everything and go to the final boss. It doesn't change much if you do. All it is that, if you get the true ending and you have all the furniture, Lied will lean on Juiced a bit more. And, like, that's it. But the actual ending itself is you still save everyone, so that's what I mean, it really doesn't matter. Ow. this way. I mean, I can do this. Check this room as well, and then transition. Actually, it'll be quicker to keep on going the way I was. Transition to A, and then check the A variant of this, and then continue onwards, transition to B, and then go down to the final boss. Yeah, actually, I'll do that, because then it's one, like, straight path. Let's go over here. Let's warp to A, and follow it through. So we just need to keep hugging right until we can't anymore, and then go all the way up. Excuse me, gents. I have no quarrel with you. Well, I mean, if you're going to get in my way, then we have a quarrel, but... shush. Oh, yeah, don't bang your head, Juice. Alright, put me in Castle A. Let's see if we're missing anything in this version of the clock tower. Nope. And then to go back to that point, the Castlevania reboot is Lord of Shadows, Mirror of Fate, and then Lord of Shadows 2. And yes, in that order. Because Mirror of Fate is more of an explainer game of what happened between 1 and 2, so you're supposed to do it next. It's also, Mirror of Fate's made, and also the whole reboot trilogy, is made by Mercury Steam, who you might know as the ones who made the official Metroid 2 remake and Metroid Dread. Which is kind of a cool thing, that, you know, the Metroidvania, the genre built together, now has a dev team that's worked on both. Alright, let's find out if I was missing anything here. No, okay, so I've just got to assume I've got everything. So it's fine on your first playthrough on PS4 because you get a trophy when you pick up the last item, so you know you have everything. Whilst now I've just got to do a lot of assuming and praying. How am I even getting... Okay, I need to go this way. There's an item here I missed? What? Is this the rainbow key? Let's have a look around. Or is this the last Vlad thing? It's not a chandelier piece, but I'll take it. I missed something here. It might be worth checking the B variant now that I say that. When we get there, just hop back into this little space to see if there's something here. Because I think I know where that piece is. There might be furniture. Like a furniture maniac, just because I want the collectibles. I want to make sure I get it if I can. We've made this much effort, we might as well secure it. Somewhere over here. Aha. No? Okay, well, where is it? Where? Oh, is it like here? Hang on. No, this counts as a different zone. What? You've got at my curiosity, game. I am curious what it is I'm actually missing. That's a blue item. It's obviously a Vlad piece, it's just where. There's not much space here, which is why I'm so curious. It's like, there's only so many places it can be, you know? No, I don't want the axe, thank you. Where could you be hiding? It's bugging me because like, this isn't a big space. There's only some places it can be. So how did I miss it? You know? And how have I missed it so severely that I don't even have a clue where or what it is? So yeah, now we're out of that area. So it's only that tiny space. How? Oh, hang on. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I think I might know where it is. I think we have to go... I think there's an alternate entrance to this area that I just completely missed. And if that's the case, then we might be missing a furniture piece, because I might know where that is as well. We need to get all the way back up here. Come on, Juice. I know we're doing a lot of back and forth, but your leg muscles will thank you later. No. Me wants Hydro Storm. Me like Screen Nuke. What I'm thinking is going into the next zone and taking to the skies. Because I think there's an alternate entrance to this area. There's not, damn it. I was banking on that. I was so optimistic there'd be something. So where? Where in God's name we missed this thing? Where is it? What is it? How is it? I'm going to just sliding around because I imagine it's going to be like an invisible wall somewhere then. It has to be, right? Where? It's really bugging me that there's something we've missed here. In this tiny space of a zone. You know what? Let's go to the other castle and check out this space first, because there might be something we'll find in that variant that we're just not finding in this one. That might give it away for us. Because I'm effectively just wasting time at this point trying to figure this out. It just gets bugging me so much. Oh, found you. Oh. Oh, all that work. What are you? Eye of Vlad, immune to curses. Great, so now we're like a god. We're immune to all decent status conditions. Okay, that was a huge waste of time, but I'm glad we got it. Let's check the alternate castles variant to see if there's anything in there. Marked on the map. Good. Okay, we have everything here. I still want to check that space. Yeah, there's a health upgrade. Okay, so I have just got to assume we've got everything. We're in Castle B, aren't we? Yeah, okay. So we went from A to B, not B to A for some reason. My brain just got worried for a second. And if we have somehow missed one, well, it deserves to stay hidden, because what the heck, you know? Excuse me, Big Skelly. Moving on. Let's go finish this. I just need to remember to equip both the bracelets when we get down there. It'd probably be quicker to do this. I believe, yeah, this is open now. Dracula's remains are glowing. Oh, okay. So Dracula's remains is what opens that. The rainbow doors are opened when we broke the thing at the top of the castle. Okay, I am firmly understanding now. We are in Castle B. Yep. We didn't do too bad on map progression. 97 and 90. Well, 97.7 and 97.9. We didn't do too bad. We ended up clearing out a lot more of this map than I imagined we were going to. I believe these are all just hearts, just to cap you out if you haven't got them full hearts already. Oh shit, hang on. I forgot to put the thing on, didn't I? With that, oh, hang on. I already forgot the very important thing we needed to get. Okay, them and that. I immediately forgot. It's okay, nothing happened. It's okay, we didn't just, like, that's just a different timeline now. That's just a different timeline. That just doomed Maxum. Let's go do the proper pathway. Lied! She still draws breath, but damn, am I too late? Welcome to the party, Juiced. You're late. Maxum. Maxum? No, his spirit no longer lives within me. And I owe it all to that woman. Look at all the strength she's given me. Damn it, no mercy for you. Who needs mercy? Weak threats from an unworthy opponent. Oh, enjoy not being able to see. This is a bit vicious on the eyes. I get it, it's really impressive for GBA, but it's a bit vicious on the eyes. But now it's a part of, and if you're going for the true ending, the 3 parts of the final boss. Phase 1 is Maxum, Phase 2 is going to be Dracula, and then Phase 3 is Dracula's Wrath. Oh, screw this attack. I'm just going to Hydro Storm. Just because of the iframes. We've got some mana prisms and drumsticks as well. Get out of here with your little shenanigans. But I think Maxum's the hardest fight of the 3 parts of the final boss, if I'm honest. Like, if there's any phase you're likely to, like, die to, you're looking at it. There he goes. Alright, we should be fine. That bracelet. You wore it for me? Maxum, is that you? Why do you still live within me? I thought you were dead. Remember, Maxum, you're stronger than this. You're right, but compared to the training we had, this is nothing. Why? Why can I not free myself of you? Because I choose not to free you. Just finish me off. I sense a strong magic at work. The remains. As long as I have this power, I have no need for this body. Here, have it. I'm not stable, but your blood will once again make me whole. Take it if you can. Do not underestimate the power of Belmont. Okay, let us begin then. I'll enjoy destroying you. Alright, final boss. Kick him in the schnoz a bunch. I've got it's my favourite way to kill him. And it's also the quickest if you can do it consistently. Do this. So the final boss gets easier and easier the longer it gets. This is like, it gets easier than this, don't you worry. Just do this for the whole fight. It's a rhythm to it, but when you get the rhythm, because you have to wait for enough iframes to pass, otherwise you'll land in him. Just keep on kicking him in the head. You know, Dracula comes back from the dead and he dies with taking like 10 boots. There he goes, he's dead. But now time for the true final phase. And this is the easiest phase, just Hydro Storm him to death. This is the big grand finale of the game, but ladies and gentlemen. And then just... This is all he can do. He can wave the thing around and shoot a laser which you can duck under. Have you noticed the problem with this final boss? Oh, I died anyway. I died anyway. Oh dear. Oh no. I got cocky. Oh well. I know. But he's genuinely... You see what I mean, right? He just waves that thing around like it's kind of a pathetic final boss. Of course I fucking died to the final boss in the game that I've been saying all day. It's like the easiest, most joke of a final boss of the series. And I still stand by it. Once you get past Maxum, the final boss is a complete goddamn joke. That was entirely just cockiness and not paying attention to my life. Just get rid of this quick. Are you done yet? You've got to be close, right? There we go. Alright, now we'll do the kicking phase. There's nothing funnier than meeting the ultimate evil of the universe and beating it by just stamping on his head. And the fact that it's also, you know, a speedrunning strategy to an extent, because it's the quickest way to kill him outside of using very specific spells. You know, like... Alright, now this time, let's not fuck around. Let's do this legit. You know, it's the problem with the final boss, where, you know, I'm barely moving. He's dead. Roar! I told you so. Do not underestimate the power of my bloodline. So this is the power of Belmont. Vile spawn of Maxum, you are not worthy of being my opponent. I will now fade from this world, but I find some pleasure in this. The cursed powers of yours, destiny calls you to hunt for all eternity. Where am I? Maxum, you've come back to us. Am I alive? You used your own strength to force him out of you. It wasn't my strength. It was yours and Light's. What about Light? Did you save her? She hasn't come to, but her bite marks faded when Dracula was vanquished. She's regained some color. It's just a matter of time before she wakes up. I see. Juiced. Please forgive me. It's all behind us now. Everyone's been saved, so there is nothing more to say. Thank you. It looks as if Light's coming too.
Juice, what am I doing here? I think that I was bitten by Maxum.
Calm down. You must have just had a bad dream. Feel your neck.
There's nothing there, huh? It was just a dream.
Hey, tell her the truth. Shh, keep quiet.
What? Maxum, you've come back?
Yes, but actually... Yes, Maxum, I'm sure you are exhausted, so let's talk after we get home. No, I want to... Come on, Maxum. Nothing happened. Isn't it best we leave it at that? No, that's not right. You should finish what you start... What did you just say?
Cut it out, you two. Stop it, both of you. And get started. We just got together.
Actually lied.
I'll hear your stories at home. Until then, let's talk about other things.
You heard the lady. Alright.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Since the three of us got together.
Yes, it has. Yeah. See how at the end there she leaned on Juiced? That's the only difference. We did get all the furniture. She won't lean on Juiced. That's the only difference. I'm not even kidding. That's the only reason you get all of the collectibles. But that is it. That is Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. The first actual Eagavania on the Game Boy Advance. And although, at least in my opinion, there are some things that it took a backstep from in Circle of the Moon, namely the sound quality. I think Circle of the Moon's sound quality completely trumps this game. It's not even close. I love the movement options in this game. I love how open-ended Act 2 onwards is, where it feels like you can kind of just do what you want, and you figure stuff out and keep on getting rewarded for your troubles. Like, it's a lot more open-ended than Circle of the Moon. The sequence breaks in this game are insanely fun. Maxum is a fun protagonist. Juice Belmont as you! Fucking, this game's super fun. It's got problems. I don't like the fact that you basically do the game twice with the mirrored castle. And I think some of the difficulty of this game is really poorly handled. As in, it's way too easy in places. But it is what it is. I think this game is a very fundamental, necessary step. And I'm glad this game exists, because this was the learning that they needed to make Aria of Sorrow the beautiful game it is. Aria of Sorrow is such a phenomenal game, but one thing at a time. There are three things, well, technically two and a bit things I need to show off. Firstly, when you beat the game for the first time, you can go through the game on Maxum Mode. Oh, I didn't mean to load that save. Hang on. And to activate Maxum Mode, you need a new save data, and you need to just put in Maxum. I forgot how you spell Maxum. Hang on. I think it's Max M. Not Max Om. We'll find out. Okay, I spelled it wrong. Hang on. It's Max not Max M. Hang on, I can just check. Encyclopedia. Enemies. Maxim. It's Max with an I. What? What? Who? There we go. Now you got Maxum Mode. Maxim's natural running speed is far faster. His dash goes forever. His dash is even more insane. He's got a triple jump naturally. I'm trying to remember what button it is. You have to keep on holding up. Yes, and he's got space jump, literally Metroid space jump. You can jump infinitely as long as you got magic. And I can't do it to save my life, but there is a glitch with Maxum. Let's kill these enemies first. There's a glitch involving attacking and backdashing that will fire you off straight through this wall, because you'll like fire off at such an insane speed you'll just go. But I honestly don't know what it is. Well, I don't know how to do it at all, but that is a thing. But because Maxim has all these techniques, like he has infinite jumps if you've got the magic for it and whatnot, this game's super opened up. You just got to get to the final boss one way or another. Every boss he doesn't have levels, but every boss you kill gives him something extra. But there are two things left to show off: the boss rush and the Easter egg. The Easter egg involves a cheat code. From the moment the Konami logo appears, you need to put in the Konami code, which, if you are unaware of what the Konami code is, it is up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. So, up, down, left, right, BA, start. And now the title screen is blue instead of red. That means you've got it. Go to boss rush. Pick any difficulty you want. I'm going to do on hard because it has the most bosses. And you will play as Simon Belmont, 8-bit Simon Belmont, instead of Juice. And I'm not. Look at this. And it's literally Simon Belmont. He has a limited moveset, and he can't access every sub weapon. But this is a thing. And I love the fact that this is here. It's such a nice little secret if you know to check. Okay, this is what I want. And we can just go through every single boss in the game as Simon Belmont. You can't carry him into the main game, unfortunately. It's only for the boss rush, but the fact that this is here, so I can show off both the boss rush and Simon Belmont at the same time. Ooh, he even does the old hit effect when you get whacked. He also does insane damage because, you know, like balancing. He's got such a limited actual like movement set and only has the whip and a sub weapon. So to try and balance it a little bit more, they made it so Simon does insane damage. There we go. So this is Simon's new quest. This is the Simon ruins the Dissonance quest. And I love this remix of Vampire Killer. I think it's, considering the harmed audio quality, I think it's genuinely the smartest thing they could have done, was to kind of reinvent Vampire Killer instead of just try and remix it. It's got elements of it, but it does a lot of its own thing as well, and I think it's just the better thing to do. It just makes more sense. Good. Good. Ow, of course it... Simon's also pretty tanky, if you haven't noticed as well, which is why I'm just kind of face planting these hits. There we go. I'm saving my sub-weapon ammo for a couple bosses later on. There are a couple bosses that are just annoying if you don't have sub-weapon for it. So that's why I'm not really using it. Because you only get so much ammo between bosses. I think you get 25 each time. 30 even, because there's another one here. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, remember this boss? Remember how annoying he was for me? Well, let's see how quickly we kill him with Simon. Oh, there goes phase 1. He didn't even get to attack once. Phase 2 is the only one that's a real threat because he can do the dash thing. I was like, phase 3 he jumps around like a moron, which is annoying. There we are. Okay, final phase. Don't start jumping like a moron, please. Oh yeah, keep doing that. There we go. If he starts jumping around and never does the laser, he can be kind of annoying for that phase with Simon. Dun, 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 dun. And then once we've done this, just like with Circle of the Moon, we'll go to the Anniversary Collection's main title screen and go through some of the artwork. Okay, this is one of the bosses you kind of want to... I won't go crazy with the sub-weapons, but it's kind of one of the ones that is easier if you can. Oh, but it is retro controls as well with Simon. You cannot influence your jump once you commit to it. So be wary of that. If you hold a direction whilst you're jumping, you're going to keep on going until you touch the ground, no matter what you do. It's like, it is proper retro jump. There, you're completely locked in. Get back in the last book, dies like a Goomba. Yeah, we've beat the game. I'm showing off the extra mode. This is the Easter egg. You can do the boss rush of the game. With Simon Belmont, if you put in the Konami code at the logos, when the Konami logo pops out, if you go up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start, you can take the boss rush as 8-bit Simon Belmont with the original moveset and everything from Castlevania 1. With like a remix of the Vampire Killer in the background. But yeah, did you see me actually Goomba stomp the final boss? Oh, okay, no, this is this boss, okay. This is one of the bosses I like to use the cross for, because he gets annoying. Goodbye, Minuscule level 1. Well, this is such a... Despite the sound quality issues, this is such a great remix of Vampire Killer. I love how they go in on it. It's like, we need to do something with this, so they just go crazy. Oh, you. You're annoying. Oh, so maybe stay there for longer. Dun, dun. Dude, I was nowhere near live at all. No worries, dude. Did you just watch me Goomba stop the final boss then? Yeah, this is the boss rush. I'll explain again, don't worry. This is the boss rush mode. But I'm also showing off the Easter egg. If you put in the Konami code, your good old up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start, at the logo, like when it comes up saying Konami and whatnot, and then go into the boss rush, you'll play as Simon Belmont, 8-bit Castlevania 1 Simon Belmont, instead of Juice. and it will play a remix of Vampire Killer instead of the usual boss rush theme. So I'm going to do the whole boss rush as Simon Belmont with his extremely limited moveset. There we go. Canonically, Simon Belmont, if Victor's Juice is his grandson, Simon Belmont, he could be in like his 70s or 80s and he's doing this shit if you want to ignore the fact it's just an Easter egg. And that's at bare minimum, because I think he was already in his 30s in the original before he even settled down. Oh, this is a fun boss to absolutely rinse. With the crosses. Max Slimer gets absolutely devastated by the crosses. He's dead. Max Slimer gets absolutely demolished if you get the crosses involved as well. But the reason why I Goomba stomped Dracula's Wrath, or the first phase of Dracula's Wrath, is because it's actually the quickest way to kill it. It's why I like showing it off. You try and fight him legit, it takes a while, but if you just Goomba Stomp it, you can hit him several times and just rinse him. Maybe that's why you can't dash the other Easter egg rules, dude's old. Yeah. Oh, you want to see another boss that gets turned into an absolute joke? Peeping Big. Watch this. He's dead. You just punch him into a wall and keep on hitting him, and if he freaks out the arms, you just throw the sub-weapon and he'll die. The only plus side is that you do have to fight Dracula properly. You can't, because there's no... Simon has his Castlevania 1 moveset, so there's no dropkick or stomp skill. As we fight the Maxum Wraith. He's already dead. So the way they balance it out is making it that Simon's base damage is far higher than what you're reasonably going to get in the main game. You know, we were doing like 90 something damage per hit, and like Simon naturally does like 100 and something. Like he naturally has far higher attack than what you might be used to. And also keep in mind, I'm on the hard mode boss rush. There's an easy, normal, and hard mode, and I picked the hard mode boss rush, and he's rinsing this hard. Yeah, 138 is his base attack damage. By Legion Saint. I can't wait to see Legion Corpse later. I'm glad that like this is like the only Vania that kind of does like a round 2 with bosses, really. Aria kind of makes sure that like there's less bosses in Aria, but they're all original, you know? Or I say original for the game. Like there's a couple that are like returning from older games, but you know, you don't fight the same boss twice. Like we've got Minotaur level 2 coming up, and it's like we've already fought Minotaur 1. And there's, you know, an alternate version of Legion that we fight. He's dead. Thanks for doing absolutely nothing for Zuzu. I always wait for this to drop anyway. I know I didn't have to, so I didn't take any damage, but just for the sake of, you know, saying I've done it. What do you think about Sonic Forces? The only game where every boss dogpiles the pro tag that I can think of. Watching all these bosses made me imagine if they all jumped you. Yeah, as even if that was like, even if Forces kind of loses that point immediately afterwards, because half the bosses, when you actually get to them later, you either don't fight because Chaos and Shadow, Chaos gets dealt with in a cutscene, and Shadow, it was an illusion. He's not actually fighting you because real Shadow deals with him, completely making it nothing but advertisement bait, and that was it. It was still a nice idea. And this game does do some, not this game, but this franchise does do something. Was it my favorite? Well, one of my favorite final bosses in the franchise is Portrait of Ruin's final boss, because they just take Death and the Grim Reaper and make you fight both of them at the same time. And I was like, it's something so goddamn simple, yet it makes the fight amazing. Instead of fighting them separate, they gang up on you, and the fight's brilliant. Having to worry about all of Death's shenanigans whilst Dracula's doing his usual Dracula shtick. And then when you finally beat them, Dracula uses Soul Steal, one of the most powerful spells from Symphony of the Night, so you get a callback there. He uses Soul Steal on Death and fuses to become one, like deadly, vampiric, death-like being. Oh, here's the other Legion. Let's see how quickly we can crack this baby open. He's already dead. Okay, thanks, Legion. Thanks for showing up. Speaking of Sonic, though, I think we're imminent a Frontiers trailer. I think it's very, very, very imminent. Reminds me of how Sam's like, I never got why people don't just use their strongest attack first. Yeah. But the ratings boards got updated. We got new key art recently. The logo for the game changed on the PlayStation Store. Like, all of it seems to imply that, like, a pre-order is going to become available soonish, and so a new trailer's going to drop soonish. When? Who knows? But soon. But even Big Bad Talos is not really a threat for Simon. It's kind of hilarious because Simon comes from an era of Castlevania that was impossibly hard. That was, like, unfairly hard. And yet, he's, like, the strongest motherfucker in this game. It's like, yeah, he earned it, I guess, but it seems so weird. You'd expect it to be the hardest mode in the game, but I actually find him kind of easier to do the boss rush with than, Juiced. Because of just the raw damage Simon can pump out. And the fact that he has much higher defense. What else have we got there? Okay, now it's time for Death. There goes phase 1. This is a bit harder because you don't have a double jump. You have to actually kind of Magoo onto him a little harder. And it's easy for you to fall off because you don't have any, like, safety recovery jumps or anything, so it's easy for you to tap the tail. Like, it's kind of funny how the easiest version of Death actually becomes a little tougher for Simon just because he doesn't have as many movement options. I kind of wish you could bring Simon into the main game, but I get why not, because his normal moveset would make the game impossible to navigate. This guy from the harder game sweeps the easier game bosses, power level is much higher. Yeah. Okay, we've got the Cyclops guy and then all the end fights. I don't think you fight Maxum. I think you go straight to Dracula's Wrath. And unfortunately, we can't Goomba Stomp him. Goomba Stomping wasn't invented when Simon came to it. There we go. It'll be interesting as well when we get to Aria of Sorrow. That game also has a boss rush, and you can get it done in like under 8 minutes. Yet this one, like the quickest I've done, it's like under 20. When we see Simon, not you again. Yeah. Like, oh, god damn it. Come over here. There goes phase 1. Alright, now to rinse this like fucking useless easy final boss. Oh, the big bad final boss, the ultimate evil of the game. Ah, however will I overcome the odds? He's dead. It's almost like Harmony to Dissonance is considered the easiest game of the series. We did it in under 18 minutes. And then you get this just to complete the Easter egg. You get the 8-bit sprite of the castle being destroyed. And it comes up saying, Simon Belmont forever! Simon Belmont forever. Oh, that wasn't even my quickest. My quickest was 1746. That was also with Belmont. Yeah, you can tell I've done the Belmont boss rush a few times. That's my second quickest. No, I don't want to retry. And there's sound mode as well if you want to listen to every single track in the game. And then I will go to the artwork screen. Oh, if you do the boss rush normally, this is what you hear in the corridors. Like when you're in between bosses, and this is what plays when you're in the boss. I was like, this is if you put in the Easter egg. And if you die in the Easter egg, you hear that. You get the old death sound. Anyway, there's only one thing left to show, and it is back on the advanced screen. Gallery. We saw all the Circle of the Moon's art last time when we finished Circle of the Moon, so now it's time to check out... Where is it? Aha! Harmony Dissonance's artwork. This is for Juiced. This is for Lied. This is for Maxum. An evil Maxum. The Merchant. Dev. Dracula, they didn't... I get that it's supposed to be like it's a wraith, it's a spirit, but they didn't feel like drawing the rest of the face, I see. Some of the concept art. Some concept art for these two. And then we're already on to Aria of Sorrow, that's it. Jesus. That's a very short collection. It's just portraits, a little bit of concept, and that's it. I get that Aria of Sorrow is like the main reason why this collection exists, that's the popular one, but one thing at a time. But thus ends the 2002 Harmony of Dissonance. Because next time we come back to Castlevania, we're stepping into my second favourite game in the series, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. The only one of 2 Castlevanias based in the future. The year is 2035. And it's part of the reason why I love it, because they do some crazy shit with it. Keep in mind this game came out in 2003, so they would, 2035, that's still a long way away, but it was super long time away. And the reason why I say 1 or 2 is because Aria of Sorrow is a direct sequel called Dawn of Sorrow, based in, I think, 2038. But that's everything. That's everything here. You can change the game version as well. I always stick to the American version because Japanese version, all the text is in Japanese, and the European version, they fixed all the exploits. Whilst the American version, it's literally just the Japanese version translated. So I think it's the best version to play, just because any exploits or, there's no game-breaking glitches, it's just fun little shit you can do. All of them are in the American version, all of them were patched out in the European version, and I think that genuinely sucks. So I've been playing all of these on the US version. And I'll do the same as a DS collection, because it's the same deal. And with, if they ever do a collection of the PS2 duology, Lament and Curse, it's the same again, I'll play them in the US version. just because there's more little tricks and trinkets and secrets and exploits intended for speedrunners that the European version for some reason just decided to get rid of. I mean, there's one glitch in Lament of Innocence that I completely got what they got rid of, because it was an item duplication glitch. So I got why they patched that out, but everything else, like, come on, they could have kept it. But that's about it. That's about it. I had a feeling this live stream would be around 3 hours, and it turns out I was about right. It's about 2 hours and 57. But that's genuinely it for Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. There's nothing else to show here. Oh, I didn't even press anything. Okay, the game just registered I pressed something, apparently. I guess we'll stay on this screen. I don't know when I'm going to start Aria of Sorrow. It'll be soonish, but I kind of want to enjoy not having to juggle games for a bit. I kind of want it to just focus on Knights of Azure. Starting, well, today's Friday, so starting Sunday, because I'll take tomorrow off as I usually do. So it'll just be like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday will be Knights of Azure, Thursday, Friday will be until we're done, or at least for a bit. Like, I might just do like a week straight, and if we're not done, then start juggling it with something else. But we'll see. I'll make my schedule video. It'll be an easy schedule video, probably the easiest one I've ever made. It'll just be like Knights of Azure until I'm done every day, but Wednesday, Saturday. But you know, I'll still do it just so people are in the loop with what I'm going to go for. But at some point, it's already hard, like begging for me to go to it. My second favourite Vania, only topped by Symphony of the Night. Aria of Sorrow is sitting there waiting for me, and I can't wait to go through it again. So yeah, I'll make that schedule video and I'll wrap up. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I know this was a bit of a shorter stream, but I knew there wasn't that much left. We even wasted a lot of time doing cleanup, and it still wasn't that long. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.